Welcome back to L5 Star FC. It is the Chelsea-Liverpool preview for today's match in what is an absolute massive match. Nothing short of 3 points is needed on behalf of Liverpool Football Club. And obviously I'll preview that ahead of the show. But please, before we get any further in this video, make sure you smash that like button. And if you haven't already subscribed, please make sure you do so before the end of the video. But anyway, Liverpool-Chelsea. Obviously Chelsea coming into this game off a bit of bad form. Likewise for Liverpool, really. That Leicester game was absolutely shocking. And at least we have an opportunity in such a big game to put a statement performance out against Chelsea. To compound that, Liverpool have the advantages of due to the fact that Lukaku has been dropped from Thomas Tuchel. Obviously, this is breaking news. So Tuchel has dropped Romelu Lukaku after his interview, comments made in an interview criticising his involvement in Chelsea's new system under Tuchel. That interview was a few weeks ago, and as a consequence of this, Lukaku has been dropped. So that must be a boost for Liverpool. However, we have got our own problems coming into this game as well. Obviously, we've experienced a little bit of a COVID outbreak. Liverpool have had 3 cases confirmed by Klopp on Friday, and that was before Jurgen Klopp himself tested positive yesterday. So that's not brilliant. Obviously, Klopp has that influential presence which will be missed in a game of this stature. However, Pep Lijnders, who obviously is set to take over, obviously subject to no change any further due to any more COVID cases. Obviously, testing has been implemented, but anyway, he will take charge of that Liverpool team today at 4:30, and that is going to be obviously his experience in his own right. If you've ever watched a Pep Lijnders press conference, the guy knows what he's on about. He's an influential, integral part of the way Liverpool play. So hopefully we play well today. Obviously, as rumours I've suggested that Alisson is one of the players who's got COVID, which is a bit of a blow considering Alisson is probably, in my eyes, the best goalkeeper in the world. But obviously that's subject to agreement or disagreement. You know, it's a very balanced debate. But in terms of starting 11 predictions, I think Alisson will start. I think Kelleher will start in goal. I think the back 4 will include of Trent Alexander-Arnold. I think Kostas Tsimikas will go left back. Virgil van Dijk and Joel Matip will go centre backs. They're the best centre backs of the club. And the midfield 3, obviously, I think Fabinho will start in that 6. Obviously, Thiago misses out with a hip problem. I think Henderson and Keita come into the mixer again. I want to see more from Keita. I think he's been absolutely shambolic. You know, he had one little good cameo performance. I think it was against Newcastle, but since then he's really shied away. So I want to see him start performing again. So yeah, that's the midfield. I want Keita, Henderson and Fabinho. And then up front, I think it's important that we drop Sadio Mane. And the reason I say it is, and I know it can come across quite hypocritical, considering the fact I was backing Sadio Mane the other day. I think we need that impact player. And as rumoured, Roberto Firmino looks like he's tested positive for the coronavirus as well, which means that I'm going to start Oxlade-Chamberlain on the left, Mo Salah on the right, and Diogo Jota up front. I want to bring Sadio Mane on with 30 minutes left. I feel like this game has got a draw written all over it if we start Sadio Mane. Now, I think if you bring on Sadio Mane in the last 30 minutes, he can bring the presence, he can bring the energy. It's going to be a very intense game in which, you know, maybe we see one team that, you know, has to bring on that impact play, which Chelsea have it in bucketed loads. I think Liverpool need that one player who can bring the fire, and that's why I think Sadio Mane is the perfect player to come on. He hasn't been playing well of recent, and I feel like you've got to play Salah. You know, regardless of how he's probably not in form as he was a month ago, but he will still deliver you goals in big games. That is Mo Salah in and out. Sadio Mane has a bit more of a point to prove. So I'd say rest Sadio Mane, bring him on in the last 30 minutes. If you're dying out for a goal, Sadio's the man. Sadio is the main man. Do you know what I mean? But in our score predictions, if we start Sadio Mane, I'm going for a 2-2. If we don't start Sadio, I'm going for a 2-1 Liverpool win. But like I said, City are looking like they're just in that form again, which looks very difficult for us to stop them. But what we can do is just win our games. That is the most important thing. There's 18 games left, 54 points, isn't it? We can still win the league. I'm pretty sure of it, although it can be lost. You know, the league can't be won in this time, but it can be lost. And with a point for each team, I think that pretty much puts one foot on the title, one hand on the title for Manchester City. So nothing short of a win is needed for Liverpool Football Club. I think if any team, the team who loses or the team who drop points, they're out of it. They're out of it. That is my mindset. Whoever drops points, if Chelsea lose, Chelsea are out of it. If Liverpool lose, Liverpool are out of it. If both drop points, they're both out of it. We are hanging on the last bit of optimism here. So nothing short of a Liverpool win. Come on, you Reds. 2-1 I'm going for. Anyway, guys, letting me know your score predictions, team predictions, all that sort of stuff. Obviously, it's a little bit of a hectic, preview to the game, obviously, considering the fact we still don't know information on specific players and specific backroom staff who've also tested positive for COVID and all that sort of stuff. It's going to be very difficult to really tell if that is going to be 100% accurate, but we'll keep you up to date. Previews, match shows, all Liverpool content on L5 Star FC. So like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.